Let's get busy. Today's rant is a sports rant. Larry Bird, reverse discrimination. Today the show is unofficially sponsored by Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ. You're an inspiration to me. One of the inspirations for me doing this right now. So I'm feeling that vibe. Let's go, champ. I'm not stealing that. That belongs to Shannon Briggs. Go check out Shannon Briggs wherever he is on the internet or YouTube. All right, let's get right into it. Uh, why is Larry Bird? Why isn't Larry Bird ever mentioned in the GOAT debate? I mean, we talk Michael Jordan, we talk LeBron James, right? We mentioned a couple others. Beyond that, some people will throw Magic in there. I did a video about it, and I want to do a quick apology for the audio cutting out. My fool ass forgot to turn on the do not disturb joint on my phone, and I had a call come in and interrupt some of the audio. So I apologize for the, I know this is a bootleg show. It ain't supposed to be that bootleg. All right, but back to Larry Legend. Okay, I grew up a Laker fan. From New York, but I grew up a Laker fan. Magic Johnson brought me to basketball. Okay, so I was a Laker fan. Larry Bird and the Celtics scared the hell out of me as a little kid in the 80s, growing up. Why? If the game was close, God, don't let them give it to Bird. Don't let them give it to Bird. And I feel like because he's Caucasian, he's a quote unquote white boy. I don't want to disrespect him and call him a white boy, white man. That he didn't do any 360 Mulian slam dunks. He wasn't dunking from the foul line. He wasn't going between his legs, behind the back 360 slam dunk contest. No. Not every black ball player has that in them either. Okay? My game was not above the rim. My game is still not above the rim. I tried to emulate Magic, behind the back passes and posting up and all of that, right? But anyway, as a Laker fan, I felt like we could run through anybody. I wasn't scared of nobody. Let's go, Magic. Let's get him. Let's get him, big game James Worthy running with. Let's get him, Byron Scott. Michael Cooper, 6-man coming off the bench. Kurt Rambis. Michael Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Kareem. Unstoppable shot, Scott Hook. Let's get him. But if you was a Laker fan, you was scared to death of Larry Bird. That whole Celtic team was mean. Don't get it twisted. Couldn't stand them as a kid. If I developed any type of hatred against any type of team as a youngster, it was developed a hatred for the Celtics. And it wasn't, I didn't see them as quote unquote the white team and the Lakers was the black team. I didn't see it that way. As a kid, I didn't see race. And rightly so. Okay, but Robert Parrish was starting. They had numerous other black players. Dennis Johnson was starting. They had other black players off the bench who were starting at different times. So I didn't feel like they was a quote-unquote white team, that they was the corny white team and the Lakers was a flashy black team. Although that's the way the underlying media tried to play it. Thus, even the movie White Men Can't Jump. Okay? And if that ain't based off Magic and Bird, I don't know what is. Okay? But you cannot exclude Larry Bird from the GOAT debate, from the greatest of all time debate. You just cannot. You cannot leapfrog him for the next new thing. That being LeBron, he's a great legend. He's one of the reasons I still watch basketball. It's LeBron. Been following him since Sports Illustrated, since high school, all of that. Right? Telling everybody's telling me, watch this kid LeBron, watch, and you know what? He lived up to the expectations. He did one of the greatest feats a human being could do. Put on the spotlight from a teenager and actually lived up to it and exceeded the expectations for him. But let's keep it all the way 100. Who are you really scared of? Are you scared of LeBron or are you scared of Larry Bird? You scared of Larry Bird, especially in that fourth quarter. All game long, but especially in that fourth quarter. And don't act like Larry Bird didn't play defense. Don't do that to that man. Don't act like Larry Bird wasn't athletic. Don't do that to that man. Don't act like he was just some slow, Forrest Gumpy, goofy white boy that was just lucky with a shot. No. The man had the full package. Handle. Just go YouTube him. Go YouTube Larry Bird highlights and sit back and enjoy. Okay, the man was dangerous anywhere on the court. 3-point shot, mid-range, post, left hand, right hand, layup game, crazy. Okay, and he went to the line and knocked down every free throw. And imagine if Larry was playing in today's game with the green light they got on the 3-point shot. Larry was only shooting maybe 3-4 a game, if that. Imagine if Larry had the full green light to come down and shoot 10 threes a game. Okay, we might be talking about a different scoring champion other than Jordan those years if Larry was allowed to come down and shoot that three like that. And not that that was his whole game either. He won three, I think it was 3-point contests, but that wasn't his whole game. Far from it. The second best passer in the league, pretty much behind Magic. Okay, and he was doing that from the three. The first point forward. All right, legitimately, then Scottie Pippen, Grant Hill, you get the picture, to LeBron today. Okay, but LeBron actually follows Larry's mold in that way. But the one difference is Larry was a killer, man. He was a killer, and that's why I was scared of him as a kid. That's why I couldn't stand him. But that fear of him made me respect him. He didn't win 3 consecutive MVPs for no reason. That wasn't an award given him because he was a white man. That was an award given him because he was busting out. He was giving everybody the business. Talk shit. Come get some. You want this? Talk to the bench. Fight. And you could, do some history on his story. He crossed the tracks and went to the quote-unquote black neighborhoods and played ball over there. So don't act like he was some soft, dopey white boy. He just, no. Put some respect on Larry Bird's name and start including him in this GOAT debate. All of y'all on ESPN and FS1, I see what y'all do. And I understand it's a money thing. Y'all got to promote certain players over and over and over and over because, especially if they're currently playing in the league, the league has a product to sell. So, of course, they're going to pump its best player, LeBron, and I understand that. But just because Larry Bird didn't do commercials, a whole bunch of commercials, he did some, but he wasn't out there like that in the media. He wasn't out commentating. He coached. Then he became an executive. He was a real good coach. That Indiana team could have easily went to the finals too. It was really close. But I think in that 98 season against the Bulls. Listen, the man is basketball. Did it on the college level. Okay, did it on the pro level. Came in winning. Didn't wait. Just like Magic. Didn't take Larry Bird 7-8 years to get a championship. Came in the game dominating. And if it wasn't for that debilitating back injury, and if a lot of y'all have never had a back injury, it's no joke, man. I hurt my back twice, and both times, I was hobbling around, hardly couldn't walk for a week. So imagine trying to play basketball in the NBA at the highest level with a bad back, to the point where he had to lay down on the sidelines on his stomach. You watch those old clips. He, all them plane flights, he had to go lay down in the back of the plane, couldn't sit down, man. Listen, if y'all don't know what a bad back is, man, shit, I don't wish it on nobody. I'm going through something right now that I don't wish on nobody. You know what I mean? Injury will humble you. You know, if he didn't have that injury, who knows, man? Maybe we don't get the same chapters that was written. If Larry was healthy and able to play strong to 35, 36, 37, we missed out on that. You know, same thing. We missed out on Magic. He showed us flashes of that later when he came back, but we missed those that 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 30 to age 30 to 35, 36 extended prime for Magic and Bird both. That Michael kind of got to enjoy. Kobe, LeBron is enjoying that right now, his extended prime. And that got taken away from Larry Bird. Injuries hampered a number of greats, you know, Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady. Those guys don't get enough respect either. Not even mentioned in the GOAT debate, especially Tracy McGrady and Penny Hardaway. I'm going to do a video on that too. Y'all put some respect on their name. All right. Yeah. Larry Bird, man. Go look him up. This ain't a long video. I ain't got to rant that long on the man. Greatness personified. Larry Bird. I was scared to death of him as a kid because I was rooting against him. All right? Larry Bird for the GOAT debate. You know what I'm saying? He's in my starting all-time 5 lineup. Don't get it twisted. He's in there. Peace.